found it after Sunday prayer. Her choir book resting by her chair, the cover worn, the pages thin, a yellow ribbon folded in. Between two songs of grace and home, she'd written words I'd never known. One final prayer beneath her hand. She left her hymn inside the choir book. She left her hymn inside the choir book, a song no living voice had sung. She wrote my name beside forgiveness and prayed for what I had become. The ink was weak, the faith was steady. Each line still carried where she stood. She left her love between the pages. She left her hymn inside the choir book. She sang each week beneath that light, while I stayed lost in bars at night. She kept one place beside her own, though every Sunday found it cold. I thought her prayers were wasted breath, too soft to reach the life I led. But all those years she sang for me and hid my name inside the melody. She left her hymn inside the choir book, a song no living voice had sung. She wrote my name beside forgiveness and prayed for what I had become. The ink was weak, the faith was steady. Each line still carried where she stood. She left her love between the pages. She left her hymn inside the choir book. The final verse was incomplete, one empty line beneath the sheet. I took her pencil from the stand and finished it with shaking hands. I wrote that sons can lose their road, but still remember where love grows. Then placed the book upon a chair and sang the words. She left me there. She left her hymn inside the choir book and gave my broken heart a song. The mother I had failed in living still found a way to lead me home. Now every Sunday near that window, I sit where she once said I would. Her voice is gone, but mercy rises from every page inside that book. The chapel dim beneath the rain, her hymn remained and called my name. caution sign stood in the yard. The porch leaned low, the paint was scarred. I knew each window, every stone, the little place we once called home. I spent my life beyond that gate, working nights and saving change. At 65 I paid the price. I bought our house back far too late. I bought our house back too late. The rooms were mine, but no one waited. Mama was gone, my father buried, my brother lost beyond the state. I held the keys we used to pray for, but every lock had changed with age. I finally owned our childhood home. I bought our house back far too late. The kitchen wall still held one line, where Mama marked our hiding time. My father's nail beside the door still held the shape his coat once wore. I found a marble near the stairs, my brother's name carved underneath. The house remembered every face, the time it taken from that place. I bought our house back too late. The rooms were mine, but no one waited. Mama was gone, my father buried, my brother lost beyond the state. I held the keys we used to pray for, but every lock had changed with age. I finally owned our childhood home. I bought our house back far too late. I thought a deed could buy the years, return the voices, mend the tears. I thought these walls would make me whole and lead my family through the door. But houses cannot raise the dead or warm the cold side of a bed. A man may own the land and gate, yet lose the ones who made the place. I bought our house back too late, but open wide its rusted gates. I filled the rooms with broken families who needed one more chance to stay. Mama's kitchen fed the hungry, Daddy's porch became a place of grace. I could not bring my own folks home, so I gave somebody else their place. The porch light burned beyond the rain. I bought it late, but not in vain. I cleared the attic late one night and found that box beneath the light. 3 faded ribbons, browns and blue, from days I never spoke about. I wrapped them in an old brown sack with photographs I couldn't face. Before the garbage truck could pass, my daughter found my medals in the trash. My daughter found my medals in the trash, beside the years I tried to bury. She held them like they meant me honor. I saw the weight that they still carried. The world had called me brave and faithful, but never saw me wake in fear. My daughter found my medals in the trash and found the war still living here. She asked me why I threw them out, why every picture faced the ground. I could not tell her of the smoke, the names we carved, the promises broke. I only showed her one young face, my closest friend from Tennessee. He earned the medal on my chest. I only carried home his memory. My daughter found my medals in the trash, beside the years I tried to bury. She held them like they meant me honor. I saw the weight that they still carried. The world had called me brave and faithful, but never saw me wake in fear. My daughter found my medals in the trash and found the war still living here. She placed the ribbons in my hand, then sat beside me where I stood. She did not ask me to be proud or call those broken years all good. She only listened while I named the men who never made it home. For 40 years I held that silence. That night I did not hold it alone. My daughter found my medals in the trash, then laid them near my friend's old picture. Not as a crown, not as forgiveness, but proof that someone still remembered. I kept the scars, released the shame, and let her learn the man I've been. My daughter found my medals in the trash and helped me bring my brothers home again. The morning warmed those ribbons' breasts. No longer hidden in the trash. lights faded into blue. You held one suitcase, one guitar, and watched the shoreline drift apart. We had one song still left to sing, no finished verse, no final string. The whistle cried, the ropes came loose. The riverboat took our last song south. The riverboat took our last song south. Before the words could leave our mouths, you carried half the melody, the other half stayed here with me. The current turned, the night grew wide. Your lantern vanished with the tide. No record held what love had found. The riverboat took our last song south. We sang for coins along the shore, in smoky rooms with wooden floors. Your voice rose warm above my strings, and made poor men remember dreams. But I chose whiskey pride in town, while every promise wore you down. You found a boat at 2:30 and took the song I owed to you. The riverboat took our last song south. Before the words could leave our mouths, you carried half the melody, the other half stayed here with me. The current turned, the night grew wide. Your lantern vanished with the tide. No record held what love had found. The riverboat took our last song south. For 40 years I played that tune, but every ending came too soon. My fingers knew the opening line, your voice alone had known the rhyme. I searched each part from here to June, asked every band who knew your tune. But rivers keep the names they take, and songs can drown like hearts can break. The riverboat took our last song south, but could not wear its memory out. One night, a girl beside the pier sang your lost verse into my ear. She learned it from her mother's voice, who sang of one unfinished choice. The river brought your music round and gave our final song back its sound. The dawn rose gold along the mouth. I sang our song and faced the south. shut down on Friday night. No warning bell, no farewell light. A foreman stood beside the gate and handed out what little remained. He placed one envelope in my hand, then looked away across the yard. I turned it toward the sodium flame. The last paycheck had my brother's name. The last paycheck had my brother's name. Though he'd been gone since early May, the mill still owed him 7 hours from the night the furnace gave way. A lifetime ended in one moment, but the time clock counted just the same. They closed the doors and paid the living. The last paycheck had my brother's name. He worked beside me 20 years, through summer smoke and winter steel. We shared one thermos, one old truck, and laughed when times were getting rough. The company sent a wreath of white, then blamed the heat and closed the file. But 7 hours remained unpaid, still waiting underneath his name. The last paycheck had my brother's name. Though he'd been gone since early May, the mill still owed him 7 hours from the night the furnace gave way. A lifetime ended in one moment, but the time clock counted just the same. They closed the doors and paid the living. The last paycheck had my brother's name. I took it to his widow's door. She stood there barefoot on the floor. She held that envelope so light, as if his hands were still inside. She never cashed that final check. She framed it near his photograph, not for the money they had owed, but for the proof he once came home. The last paycheck had my brother's name. 7 hours beneath the dust. No song could buy the years they took. No paper could repay our loss. The mill is dark, the gates are rusting, wild grass grows where the furnace is flamed. But inside one small kitchen window, that final check still bears his name. The whistle died, the workers changed, but still remembers my brother's name. The winter took her in December and left the house without a sound. I covered every bed with gravel, let the weeds consume the ground. I sold her tools, I drained the fountain, poured cold concrete by the gate. But when the first warm rain came falling, one red rose broke through the gray. Her garden grew through the cracks, through the stone I laid above it. Every root kept reaching upward, like the stubborn heart that loved me. I tried to bury every memory, tried to leave the whole thing black, but life kept rising where she planted. Her garden grew through the cracks. By June the morning glories climbed across the steps she used to sweep. Blue violets filled the broken walkway, yellow lilies touched my feet. The neighbors said the yard looked haunted, but I knew what the flowers meant. She had spent her whole life showing love can grow where sorrow lives. Her garden grew through the cracks, through the stone I laid above it. Every root kept reaching upward, like the stubborn heart that loved me. I tried to bury every memory, tried to leave the whole thing black, but life kept rising where she planted. Her garden grew through the cracks. I found her gloves beneath the shed, still shaped around the hands I missed. I put them near the climbing roses and felt the sun upon my face. Then I broke the concrete with a hammer, turned the hard ground back to earth. Grief had made my world a graveyard. She had taught the ground rebirth. Her garden grew through the cracks. Now the whole front yard is living. Children stop beside the roses, and I send them home with clippings. I still miss her every morning, but the pain no longer holds me back. Her love keeps blooming through the silence. Her garden grew through the cracks. One red rose leaned toward the sun, spring had come. Took her in December and left the house without a sound. I covered every bed with gravel, let the weeds consume the ground. I sold her tools, I drained the fountain, poured cold concrete by the gate. When the first warm rain came falling, one red rose broke through the gray. Her garden grew through the cracks, through the stone I laid above it. Every root kept reaching upward, like the stubborn heart that loved me. Tried to bury every memory, tried to leave the whole thing black, but life kept rising where she planted. Her garden grew through the cracks. The winter took her in December and left the house without a sound.
Notice came on Monday morning. The mill would close by Friday night. 4 generations packed their lockers beneath the cold fluorescent light. I found Dad's boots behind the furnace, still stained with grease and iron gray. I pulled them on before the sunrise and wore them to the factory gate. I wore his boots to the factory gate, where he had stood through 30 winters. Each heavy step across that gravel carried both our names together. The locks came down, the whistle faded. A lifetime ended just past 8. I could not bring my father with me, so I wore his boots to the factory gate. He taught me how to read the fire, how steel could bend but still stay strong. He said a job was never glory, just one hard way to feed a home. The foreman handed me my papers, then turned his eyes toward the floor. Behind us, men embraced in silence who'd never touched before that morning. I wore his boots to the factory gate, where he had stood through 30 winters. Each heavy step across that gravel carried both our names together. The locks came down, the whistle faded, a lifetime ended just past 8. I could not bring my father with me, so I wore his boots to the factory gate. The company took down its letters, the town grew quiet by the tracks, but no machine could measure everything those working hands had given back. I scraped some rust from off the doorway and placed it in his old tin case, then thanked the walls that broke our bodies but never made us bow in shame. I wore his boots from the factory gate, past every bar and darkened window. They hurt my feet but kept me walking toward a road I did not know. At home I sat them by his picture, no longer filled with grief or blame. The mill had closed, but what he taught me would outlive every lock and chain. The gate stood still beneath the rain. His boots came home and kept his name. Winter held that little house long after snow had left the ground. I kept your curtains tightly drawn, afraid of life still moving on. Your coat stayed hanging by the stairs, your coffee cup remained right there. Then April sunlight crossed the room, the first warm day since I lost you. It was the first warm day after you. The sky turned wide, the roses moved. I saw soft wind touched your empty chair and carried springtime through the air. I thought the sun would feel like sorrow, but something in me opened too. I stepped outside and faced tomorrow on the first warm day after you. I walked the road we used to take, past Miller's Field and Willow Lake. The children raced their bicycles, old neighbors waved from painted porches. I heard your favorite song downtown from someone's window drifting out. For once, I did not turn away. I let it follow me all day. It was the first warm day after you. The sky turned wide, the roses moved. A soft wind touched your empty chair and carried springtime through the air. I thought the sun would feel like sorrow, but something in me opened too. I stepped outside and faced tomorrow on the first warm day after you. I used to think that healing meant forgetting every year we spent, but love can stay without the pain of begging winter to remain. So I brought flowers to your stone, then took the longer road back home. I cried, but not the way before. The tears no longer locked the door. On the first warm day after you, I opened every window too. I washed your cup and moved your chair, but left your picture standing there. The years we shared were not a prison. Your memory was not my tomb. I found a reason to keep living on the first warm day after you. The evening fell in shades of gold. I missed you still, but was not cold. At 6 o'clock the whistle cried and shook the dust from every side. I'd wait beside the kitchen screen to see him cross the factory field. His shirt was dark with oil and heat, gray metal dust upon his feet. That sound rolled over brick and stone. The factory whistle called my father home. The factory whistle called my father home. Through summer heat and winter cold, one long cry above the rooftops brought back the strongest man I'd known. He carried work inside his shoulders, but never let us feel alone. Every evening, right at 6, the factory whistle called my father home. He worked that line for 30 years, through layoff strikes and unpaid fears. His hands grew hard, his back grew bent, but every dollar paid the rent. He'd wash the iron from his skin, then lift my little sister in. The tired man the mill had owned became our father when he came home. The factory whistle called my father home. Through summer heat and winter cold, one long cry above the rooftops brought back the strongest man I've known. He carried work inside his shoulders, but never let us feel alone. Every evening, right at 6, the factory whistle called my father home. The mill shut down one autumn day. They locked the gates and walked away. No whistle crossed the evening air, but Daddy still stood waiting there. Without that job, he lost his pride and lost the fire behind his eyes. He died before the winter thawed, still dreaming that the line would start. The factory whistle calls my father home. Each time the wind moves through that town, the smokestacks rust, the windows shatter, but I still hear that old deep sound. I see him walking through the twilight, lunchbox swinging, head held strong. Though the factory has long been silent, its whistle still brings Daddy home. At 6 o'clock, the valley grows still, and somewhere Daddy crosses the hill. Ferris wheel turned through the night, red paper lanterns burning bright. You wore the blue dress Mama made. I wore more pride than since that day. We argued near the shooting stand, You dropped the ribbon from my hand. By the time I came back through the crowd, the county fair was closing down. The county fair closed before our dance. Before I found the words to ask, the band packed up, the lights went dark, and silence filled the empty park. You waited once beneath that wheel for one slow song and something real. I let my anger waste our chance. The county fair closed before our dance. I searched the booths and carnival rides, past folded tents and closing signs. Your yellow ribbon lay alone beside the road that led you home. I reached your porch at 2:30, but every window had gone blue. Your father met me at the gate and told me I had come too late. The county fair closed before our dance, before I found the words to ask. The band packed up, the lights went dark, and silence filled the empty park. You waited once beneath that wheel for one slow song and something real. I let my anger waste our chance. The county fair closed before our dance. The next July came again, but heard you'd married out of state. The Ferris wheel still crossed the moon, the same old band played the same tune. I stood alone where we had fought and learned what one hard word had cost. Some doors stay open for a while, then close before a man grows wise. The county fair closed before our dance, but every year I still go back. I watch young lovers cross that floor and hold each other close once more. I never blame the band or rain. The closing bell was not to blame. My foolish pride destroyed our chance long before the fair closed on our dance. The Ferris wheel went dark at last, still turning slowly through the past. Work the midnight loading line, 12 heavy hours of steel and grind. I reached my room at 5:30, too tired to know the sun had risen. I left my work boots by the bed. The telephone rang near my head. I heard it once, then let it fade, and slept through the call that changed my life. I slept through the call that changed my life, while my only son was calling twice. He needed one familiar voice to hold him through that final night. The morning came, the message waited, his name still glowing by the time. I slept through the call that changed my life, and woke too late to say goodbye. The highway patrol came before noon. Two dark coats inside my room. His car had crossed the county rail beneath a storm of freezing rain. They found my number in his hand, the final person he had planned to call before the light went dim. But sleep had kept me far from him. I slept through the call that changed my life, while my only son was calling twice. He needed one familiar voice to hold him through that final night. The morning came, the message waited, his name still glowing by the time. I slept through the call that changed my life, and woke too late to say goodbye. For 20 years I blamed that bed, the factory hours, the ringing bell. I played his message every night and punished every morning light. Then one day his young daughter came and placed her small hand in my hand. She carried his forgiving eyes and gave me one more reason to rise. I slept through the call that changed my life, but love did not end that night. His daughter calls me every Sunday, and I answer on the first ring now. I cannot change that frozen highway or bring my boy back through the line, but I no longer sleep through love or leave another heart behind. The telephone rang with morning light. This time I answered, this time I stayed. through the courthouse door. My name was called at 4:30. A stolen car, a broken store, and 30 years of running wrong. The judge looked down across the room, then studied me beneath the light. He saw the name beside my charge and laid his heavy pen aside. The judge remembered my mother from a winter long ago, when he was young and nearly homeless. She gave him food and one warm coat. He said she never asked for payment, never let the whole town know. The judge remembered my mother and saw the son she still loved most. He told the court about the night she found him sleeping near the tracks. She brought him home, repaired his shoes, and gave his dignity right back. While every eye was turned toward me, I felt my heart and spirit fall. The woman I had shamed for years was speaking through that courtroom wall. The judge remembered my mother from a winter long ago, when he was young and nearly homeless. She gave him food and one warm coat. He said she never asked for payment, never let the whole town know. The judge remembered my mother and saw the son she still loved most. He did not wipe away my sentence or call the damage something small. Gave me time to face my choices and work to pay back what I'd cost. Then placed my mother's faded letter beside the papers on his stand. She'd written him before she died, still asking mercy for her child. The judge remembered my mother, but mercy did not set me free. It gave me years to earn forgiveness and become the man she used to see. When I walked out 12 years later, I wore her kindness like a coat. The judge remembered my mother and helped her memory lead me home. Oh, the courthouse bell rang through the rain. I left with nothing but her name.